So, really quick review of yesterday. Okay, negative and zero exponents. Remember, any number raised to a power of 0 is 1. And any number raised to a power of 1 is itself. Then we went through and we explained that yesterday, talking about how each time, if your base, you're actually dividing by your base each time. So when you get to those negative exponents, you start dividing, in this case by 3. That bottom number becomes whatever you're raising to the negative power. So in this case, 3 to the negative second, you flip it over, or you don't flip it over, you just move that to the other side. That becomes 1 over 3 squared. All right, so a to the negative n power is 1 over a to the n. Okay, so let's go through the problems from yesterday. I'm going to have you guys come on up and put up answers. So this group right here, you guys get 11, 12. Back group, you're 13. You guys are 14, 15, and you three are 16. Hold on, who had 15? You guys don't get 15, you get 17. Sorry. Bring your own pencil. Yep, go ahead and fill them in. It doesn't matter what you put, or it doesn't matter if it's correct or incorrect, it's just a starting point.
If you're already going to write it, then what's the point? No, because don't we have to go? Oh. No, we have 11. My bad. You're going to be fast this morning. Somebody. I get it. Oh, I kind of did it. Oh, well.
All right.
It's another song. It's actually called Barges. I was a Girl Scout for 8.5 years, right? What about
Okay, very good. Hey, here we go. This group, someone different in the group has to come up this time. You guys have 18. You guys have 19. You guys have 20. No, I'm sorry. You guys have, not 20, you have 21. You guys have 22, 23, and 24.
Go rep us, Kylie.
Dude, it's almost like I planned it that way.
Stick that shoulders back, chest out. Come on, 18. Come on, old lady. Get up. Right, you're younger than me. Get up.
You got a pencil? I need a writing your pencil.
Oh my god, every time I saw you, I was like, you look like someone I knew and I couldn't figure out who it was. You know, you look like an extremely young version of my friend, Zen. Zen is like, she's tall, and she's got the same skin tone. Zen is like, maybe like 46, 47. I said an extremely young version. I said, I'm friends with a 40-year-old. That's weird. She's awesome. And she's, okay, let me explain. Okay, so we had long lost family, and we didn't even know they existed until recently. And we were searching for the
So she's your family?
Hold up, no, she's not blood related. Anyway. And we were searching for like an aunt or a grandma. We didn't know. We knew one letter of her name.
Negative one?
Anywhere her name was Ida, and she was 105 years old. And someone in the relation to her is Zen. So yeah. You look just like her. How do I feel about it? You guys can get along. Zen is a funky lady. I think it's awesome.
Go up there and on 21.
She's one of those chill people. She always wears like athletic stuff everywhere because she travels all over the place and she just dance classes. She's got all this energy and like, woo, it's light.
She's 47?
She's like 47.
Oh, who had 21? Oh. Here we go, here we go. Haley, you got it. You can do it. Ethan could do it.
I don't know. Yesterday when I gave my presentation in Spanish, which...
See? Did you use C? Did you use the word C?
Oh, I
have to present too.
No, but I yeah.
100%?
I have to, yeah.
That's awesome. Good job, man.
I was dancing up there. While
You got to present today?
Huh? I do. People, I don't care because we started
That one?
singing.
Yeah.
Never did that.
Okay, can I have your attention up here, please? All right, let's check them. So, compare them to your work, please. Go ahead. Should be sharp. It's an amazing pencil sharpener. The best in the West.
I don't know, I've seen better.
Ooh.
Unbelievable. She must have been in the East. Okay? All right. 5 to the negative fourth is 1 over 5 to the fourth. Good job. Let's make sure the 4 is over here. Okay, and that way we can see that it's on the bottom. And let's evaluate that. 5 to the fourth is 5 times 5 is 25. 25 times 25, 625. All right? There we go. Good job. Okay, number 12. 8 to the negative third. So please let me know if I'm on the screen or off the screen. So I can zoom that in there. Okay. 1 over 512. Good. How many got that? Well done. So for those of you who want the intermediate step, that's 1 over 8 to the third. Remember, we have a 1 under it. We just move that to the bottom. Okay, which becomes this. Okay, 10 to the negative second. Good, that's 1 over 10 to the second, which is 1/100. And 14, or 7 to the negative first is 1 over 7 to the first, 1 over 7. Good, how many got the whole top row correct? Well done. Okay, second row, 1 over 8 to the first. Good job, or 1 over 8. 18. Notice the negative 4 is in parentheses, so it's 1 over parentheses negative 4 squared. Okay, and that gives us 1 over 16. Negative 4 times negative 4 is the 16. This one, we get 1 over, so we have that 1 there. We bring this whole piece down because it's in parentheses. So that is 1 over negative 2 squared. Negative 2 squared is? That is 4, so we get 1 over 4. Okay? No negative on this one. That should be a positive still up there. That's only because the negative is in parentheses. If the negative wasn't in parentheses, hey. Amanda, you good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, let's put the phone and headphones away right now. Oh, okay. All right, so 1 over 4. Here we have negative 13 to the negative first. It's 1 over 13 to the first. Good. The exception, we should have this as a negative 13 here. Right? And negative 13 to the first power is negative 13. It's not negative times negative. Okay, so those two we had to check out there. So those negative signs will mess us up a bit. Any questions on the second row? How many got all 5 correct in the second row? How many got 4 out of 5? Okay.
Wait.
Good. Yeah.
So on 17, what do you do?
On 17, you have negative 4 to the, well, let's think of it as negative 4 over 1,
Yeah.
the negative second. This part right here, since it's the negative's in parentheses, we switch sides. Hey, if you're talking, go outside, please. Okay, take some paragraphs with you and write them. All right? So in this case, this becomes a 1 over negative 4 to the second. Negative 4 squared is positive 16. Okay? So that was number 17. Okay. Let's check out number 21. Number 21, the negative is not in parentheses this time. So the only piece that moves, we think of that as a 1. The only part that's moving is the 3. The negative staying on top. So we have negative 1 on top, and on the bottom we get that 3 squared. So we want that to be a negative there. So it gives us negative 1 over 9. So the negative is the part that will really mess us up. Okay? This one's right, 1 over 4 to the 5th, and 4 to the 5th happens to be What is it? Thank you. 1,024. Good. Well done. And there's a negative again. The negative stayed on top. Which group did this one? It's a good job. 24. Well done. The negative stays on top on that one. If you don't see parentheses, you just put parentheses around the number. Okay, that's the only part that will move is the 5. The negative 1 stays up top. 5 cubed is 125. So negative 1 over 125. Okay. Questions?
No, sir.
Okay, how many of you picked something up with the negatives today? The negative numbers. Okay, always do this for me. Anytime you encounter a number with a negative, hey, let me pause for a minute. I want everyone listening with their ears and their eyes. How do you listen with your eyes? You look up here. Make eye contact. If you can't, then seriously, you need to go outside. All right? Go outside and just, you can like listen from out there because you're not watching up here. All right? And about 20 of you are doing that. There's about 4 or 5 of you that aren't. Pay attention. Okay? So today when you encounter those negative numbers, I want parentheses around the negative. If they're there, we keep them there. If not, we put them around the number. Always put parentheses in somewhere. Okay, it'll help you out. Only with the negatives. Okay, so let's try this next one. All right. I'm going to have you guys come up and put up answers again. Bring your own pencil. Okay, number 26. You guys get 26 right here. Okay, so 26, 27, back group 28, 29, 31, and 32. All right, let's get those up.
Yeah. All right. Oh, are we doing 26?
Oh, hey, can I borrow your pencil really quick?
I wrote that down my notes. The parentheses thing.
I guess not.
Hey, do you know why this was negative? The one is negative.
Oh, because if there are parentheses, the negative 1 is on top.
No, I know, but why is the one negative? It isn't like why is that?
Because negative 5 is negative if you want.
Is that a candy bar in there?
Yeah, you
Okay, well, we're waiting for our 28. Our group that's doing number 28, you guys get that one done. We're going to go through these others. So, number 26, note there's a negative number. Okay, let's put that, it's on its own right there. We're not raising it to a negative power. The only thing that's being raised to the negative power is the y, so that part moves down. So, remember, if we think of it as a fraction, this is the piece that moved. Okay? Very well done. Good job. Number 27. Which part moves? Well, it looks like only the b does. So I'm going to put that in parentheses. That makes a little more sense. Put that in parentheses. That part moves. Okay, we swing it down. This part stays up. So my help, rather than putting the negative 4 in parentheses there, my help just to put the part that's moving in parentheses. Seems to be the case there. About here. You guys working on that one? Yeah. Okay. Number 29. Is this a fraction bar?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's get in the habit of doing fraction bars like this. No more like that. Even though they look cool. They're slanted, aerodynamic, but going the other way. All right. So on this one, we got the v to the negative second and w to the negative third. Both of those move. Okay, so they both move to the other side. So well done. This is read as 2v squared w cubed. Good job. Make sure that your powers are up in that power position, they're in the subscript or the superscript position up there because they're super. Charlie.
What?
Oh, Peter, sorry.
For I have a really good question. Why does it have a 4 and then U equals 2, B2, W3? It's 4.
Where's it a 4?
The last slide.
On this one?
Yeah.
That one's not a 4.
Oh, never mind.
That's a 2b squared. Oh, are you saying right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we don't use the slash. Okay.
Oh,
It's a 2 over slash. Thank you.
That was a 4.
Okay, you guys did this one? All right, let's check it. Hey, so the x is to the negative first, right? So the x is the part that moves. The y will have to stay up top. So let's leave that as negative 3, y on top, and x on the bottom. So this part should stay up because it's not raised to the negative first. Okay? Thanks for coming up and doing it, though. Elliot, question?
No, it's stretching.
Just stretching, okay. Hey, this one, well done. It's on the bottom, so it moves positions. You get 3x. The only difference is that should be a squared. 3x squared. And this one, the t's being raised to the negative second, so we'll put that in parentheses. That means that's the part that's moving up. So this part's moving up. The s is staying down below. So this should be 5t squared, and s didn't move because it's not in parentheses. So the parentheses are the big deal. Draw them in if you have to.
So the parentheses go on whatever variable is attached
To the number,
to the
to the power.
yeah.
It's a good point. Yeah. So like on this one, well, actually let's go to number 37. Okay, on 37, the only thing that's attached to this negative power here is the y. That's the only part that can move. Okay? On number 39, the b. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and get 33, 34. So you guys get 33 here, 34, 35 in the back, 36, 37, 38. Who has 35? Who did I give 35?
Did you guys get?
Hey, you guys get, sorry, you guys over there, you guys get 39. Okay?
6 F or F?
All right, there we go. You're done.
What'd you get?
I got 6F and then G2 first.
I do power. It is. No, G.
Oh, that's, yeah, it's
That's what I said. I said G first power. 6 F.
I didn't get 7 on the
Okay, so what did you get?
I got 6.
No, I'm asking. I need to see it because I'm really confused how the parentheses are like over what.
So G to raise to power is going to switch from where it originally was.
You're so cool.
It's not raised to a power. So it's like G to the top and stay with 6.
Mr. McCoy, are we 38?
You guys were 38. Yep.
And are you guys some of the going right? I can write it.
Never had anyone deny that.
What?
Well, have your groupies help you. That's why you have 3 of you. 4 of you.
Haley. They're all telling me I don't.
Okay.
Ethan's helping. All right. Hey, well, we're waiting for our other group. Don't know if they did their homework. Okay. Hey, how many got 33? 6F G to the first. Hey, G to the first moves up, right? So we get 6FG, and leave it just like that.
Oh,
Job.
first.
Okay, so here, the parts that are moving. This part's moving up. This part's moving up. Is anything moving down?
Negative.
Negative 2 is just a negative number, not a negative exponent, so it stays. Does k to the third move down?
No,
No, how come?
because it's already positive.
It's already positive. Good. So we get negative 2, k to the third. We move the j to the fourth to the top, h to the seventh to the top. All of that's over 1, so we'll just leave it just like that. How many got that? Okay. Questions on it? All right. I wanted to be done by right now, so we're not quite done. We're getting close, though. Okay. N to the first moved up because now it's a positive. M to the negative fourth moved down. Very good job. Who did that one?
Got that.
Good job. Well done. We could just call it N, right? N to the first, just N, so if you wanted, we could just put that. Okay? Very good job. So this one right here, this part moves down. Z to the fifth moves up. X squared doesn't move because it's not negative, so X squared Z to the fifth, Y cubed.
Yes.
Good job. Who did that one? Is that you guys? Good. Good. Even with a 49er fan in there. You got it. All right. You got D to the negative fourth. It moves down. F to the negative 8 moves up. E to the negative first moves down. So a lot of moving here. But we got it right. Good. Charlie, you guys can put that one up. Well done. We'll put that as just E. Okay, number 39. Here comes Ethan.
Don't choke. No pressure.
He won't. He's a Seahawk fan. All right. Good. So the B cubed moves up. B to the negative third. That makes it positive. We get the A squared. Okay. Hey, how many did decent on that page? Decent means out of what? We got 15. You got at least 12. Maybe you missed 3. Maybe 4. Okay. Good. So the goal was for us to see how we did on it. All right. Any questions? We did not touch on how to deal with a problem like number 25. Okay, it says evaluate each expression for m equaling 4, n equaling 5, and p equaling negative 2. So you've just got to substitute these values in. So m is 4, and p is negative 2. And then from there, you want to evaluate. Evaluate means to come up with an answer. Get it simplify it as far as you can. Generally means you can actually get to a single number answer. So in this case, this is 1 over 4 squared, or 1 over 16. I do not want the decimal form. I want the fraction form. Okay? All right, so it may be helpful, say, like when you're doing, maybe, actually, let's look at 29. If you're doing this one, you have 3 variables. It may be helpful just to put parentheses where all those variables are. Okay, so this one's your m, that's your p, that's your n. And then plug your pieces in and evaluate from there. So you're kind of creating your own problem from what they give you up there. All right, and then from there you can move things around and solve. Okay. All right, very good. Make sure you ask if you need help, please. Okay. Okay, I've had a few really good questions, so everyone take a look at number 6. We haven't talked about properties of exponents yet, too many of them. But just based on what you know, everyone pause for a minute. I'll only take about a minute's worth of your time. Okay? I've had many of you ask about, do I just move the negative 3 up? Hey, circle the whole part that you're moving. The negative 3 is attached to that 4, so that whole piece moves up. And so now you have 4 times, so you have the original 4 times that 4, all to the third. Over 1, which we don't worry about that 1 because dividing by 1 doesn't change anything. So now here you don't do 4 times 4 first. Remember order operations. It's 4 to the third, which is 64 times 4. 4 times 64. Or some of you would actually note that that's 4 to the 4th power. Either way, 4 times 64 will give you your answer there. What's that? 256. Okay, that was one question that came up. The other question that came up just was over here. If you take a look at 32 real quick. Okay, 32. The question was, this MN, when you put things together, does that mean 45 or is it 4 times 5? It's 4 times 5. And the way we want to think about that is put your parentheses first. So the M is 4, the N is 5. If you have parentheses right next to each other, that's 4 times 5. But remember, you've got that P power, which is -2. You've got to order operations. That's 25. And 4 times, or it's not 25, excuse me. You've got to move that down. Okay? So move that piece down. So it gives 4 over 5 squared, or 4/25. Okay? Keep asking questions. Good questions.